Fight fans, we got a special guest joining us, friend to the room. Pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world. He's no longer a junior lightweight. He's a lightweight now. God, Shakur Stevenson.
What's up, brother?
What's good, man?
Yo, listen, we had an argument, bro.
Well,
I gotta say it. I gotta say it. No, I'm gonna say it. Don't wait second me. I'm gonna say it. Yo, listen, I'm talking about this was an argument, Shakur. We was putting you on the pound for pound list, right? And him and Josh, which is our producer who knows nothing about boxing, they were like, all right, we're gonna put him on the pound for pound list, and we're gonna put him as lightweight. I'm like, all right, but he didn't fight as lightweight yet. Anything could happen in the sport right now. Somebody could say, yo, I'll give you $10 million to fight Joe Cordina. He's staying at 130. So they kept arguing.
You give him a scenario for him to think and say,
so
all right, maybe I can go to
lightweight. You finish.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, you making it, you framing it for him to say, you never know, maybe I could go for the right money. All we were saying is that we were listing you as a lightweight because you went on record saying, I'm done with this division, junior lightweight. I am a lightweight now. Is it safe? Like, can I list you as a lightweight? That's all I was saying. And I said, I felt like we could.
Even though you haven't officially fought as lightweight, you're
Look,
not
the man is right here. Let him answer it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, list me as a lightweight.
Yo, that's why I don't like you, Shakur.
Thank you.
Damn, bro.
Josh, we win.
Only because I'm about to take over the division, so this is my division now. So.
All right, let's get back to the interview as Barack rudely interrupted.
That was the interview, bro.
I want to congratulate you on a phenomenal performance. You know, a lot of people, don't. Sometimes you make guys that are really good look average and subpar. So that makes it where you actually don't get the credit that you deserve for beating an Olympic gold medalist because you had him swinging for the fences and missing and so on and so forth. Does that frustrate you sometime when people say, well, I want to see Shakur against this guy? Wait, you're not going to give me credit for beating an Olympic gold medalist. Does that frustrate you?
Nah, it don't frustrate me because I know it was a tough dude. It just made me, honestly, I really care about like myself. Like I care about what I think. So I got my own thoughts about like what I should have done or like things that I could have done better. And I kind of give myself like a B. I felt like it wasn't. I felt like it wasn't a bad performance.
No, it was, but what would you change?
Honestly, I think that I'm going to go in the gym and work on my wrestling. I think that getting like my arms free when somebody like grabbing me is like something I need to work on because like he was grabbing me.
Yeah.
It was like I couldn't get my arms free. Like I was trying to get my arms free. Right. And I'd be ready to throw like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 punches. Mm-hmm. But when I'm ready to throw, he'll grab me right away, put his body on me. Like he's using like real good survival instinct. So
yeah, you give him one good squeeze. You give him one good squeeze, crack that rib,
yeah.
He won't grab you.
Nah. I just need to like make sure I'm pulling my arms out
right.
and able to shoot. Shoot after I put my arms out. But I just care, like I mainly care about my opinion about it because I know like I'm my biggest critic, so I ain't too worried about anybody else. I feel like I performed great for the people. I could have went in there and I could have moved around from round 1 to the end of the fight and made it easy without even taking any punishment or getting touched at all.
Right.
Yeah. But I didn't want to do that. I was in Newark. I'm home, and I wanted to get the people a show.
Speaking of the people,
did he have any power at all? Because you were standing in the pocket trying to stop him.
Nah, I ain't feel no power. He had a little something when he kept looping his right hand. Mm-hmm. But other than that, nah, I feel it on the glove a little bit, but I ain't feel like nothing. It wasn't nothing too dangerous.
Right.
You know, like Barack said, you were in the pocket catching and shooting, catching. It seemed to me like you were really trying to stop him, especially to the body, and you were pleasing the Newark fight fans. You were back home, like you mentioned, over 10,000 people. And, you know, one of the things I was impressed with as well is that, you know, there was no drama. I mean, I was walking around the concession stand. Everybody was just interacting, talking about you. No drama. You know, Newark has a reputation, but it's not all bad. People show love, and it's obvious that they love you. Did you feel that love in the building?
Yeah, I felt every bit of it. From round 1, actually from the walkout. When I first walked out, I knew it was gonna be like a special night. I was just trying to stay focused, but I felt all the love. I felt all the support. I think we could do even more. I think that's just the beginning. Like, I think that's the beginning of a very great relationship that I already had with my city. But I think that we're gonna evolve and even bring more people in a Prudential.
It definitely surprised me, man. I was happy to see 10,000 people out there in the stands. That was a great win. What's your favorite win so far?
Probably Chris Diaz or Jamel Henry.
Why?
I think I was putting hands on them.
Yeah,
I was putting hands on them.
Right. Well, you put hands on Constancio as well. Now, as far as your walkout, you mentioned that. I want to know, what was the determining factor in picking Kevin Gates? I thought it was a great walkout, good energy. Why Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates is my favorite rapper.
Oh, wow.
Like, people don't know that's been my favorite rapper for years. Like, I'll show you old. Like, I've been listening to Gates since a kid, so it's like,
right.
The determining factor was we home, and like me being myself is like something that I've been making sure I want to be. I don't want to be nobody, like try to be something I'm not or anything. So I felt like it was more genuine to have like my favorite artist to come walk me out. And I've been DMing him for the longest. Like, people don't know, I've been talking to Gates since probably like 2017, 2018. So.
Wow. So was it easy? I mean, you just asked him yourself, or did you ask Jay Prince to do it? How did that work out?
We all went through. I went through his people. He went through my people. Okay. We handled it like that.
Did it the right way.
Yeah, but before I asked him already, so it was I've been asked him myself, but like this time I just let it happen.
Okay, I want to know if you've seen lately on Twitter Devin Haney going back and forth with Keyshawn Davis, and if you have, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I seen it. I mean, you know, fighters. I mean, at the end of the day, fighters like to fight. So, two fighters just talking a whole bunch of
You think Keyshawn's ready for Devin?
I think Keyshawn ready for whoever. I think Keyshawn ready. I don't care who y'all put in front of Keyshawn. Keyshawn is a bad. Like, it's gonna be hard for anybody to beat Keyshawn. So,
okay.
I think Keyshawn, he ready to go. I think even when he's sitting there talking about I'm 6-0, I think he need to even understand that he should look at himself even higher than what he even saying. Like, yeah, you 6-0, but you so good that he's so ready for the best of the best right now. That's how I feel about Keyshawn. So,
would y'all ever fight?
Nah, I would never fight Keyshawn unless it's for like
tons of money.
They would have to offer us enormous amount of money for me to fight my little brother. Like,
okay,
I really look at that like my little brother. Like,
no doubt.
My family, his family. Like, his brother is my little brother. Like,
right,
yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't fight him unless it's for like a 3-fight deal for life-changing forever money.
No doubt. And you know, he looks at you as a big brother as well. We could see the love. I guess that's why he was so animated talking to Devin about you. Now, he also got animated talking about Terrence Crawford to Errol Spence. Obviously, we know we've been waiting. They shot a date out there, November 19th. We spent some time with Bud this weekend while he was here for your fight. And it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Can you tell us anything about that fight?
I don't know. I ain't really talked to Bud about it. I don't really know like the insides of like what's going on.
Knowing Bud as like being in the gym with him, spending time with him in Colorado and all that, and you know how long he needs to get ready for a big fight. With this amount of time, do you think he would take that date, November 19th?
Yeah, I think he's ready. I think he's been training. I think Bud probably ready right now.
I mean, when does he not train?
Right.
You know, I remember we was talking to you about certain people that walk you out in the ring. You surprised me with Kevin Gates. You know, that was a really good look. How many followers did you get after that fight?
Like 100, over 100,000.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still more to come though. You know, life changing for us. So we very blessed and grateful.
And I seen Gates in the stands. He was sitting close to us, and he was standing up half the fight, like really cheering you on. So he enjoys to watch you fight. And Shakur, in my opinion, you're becoming a fan-friendly fighter. I know people, you know, when you're considered a slick boxer, some people throw shots at that. But your style is like kind of changing where you're moving forward with that defensive skill. Is that something that is that something that you purposely done, Shakur, to please the fans as well because of things you heard in the past, or you're just being more comfortable in the pocket?
Nah, I think I'm very comfortable in the pocket. I think that I still got more work to do though. Like it's certain stuff that I should work on, but that I'm going to work on when I go back to the gym, in creating like space and leverage for certain shots. But I'm very comfortable in the pocket. I don't mind being in front of somebody. But you got to understand, you know, certain fighters, you're going to fight them differently. Like, I'm not going to fight
everybody like
a Tank the same way that I just fought that dude. I might go in there and move around and box him and, you know, use my speed and IQ as my advantage.
Right.
But with somebody else, like with Devin, I may press forward. So, like, you just never know. With different styles, I might just fight differently.
Okay.
Whatever to win, I'm gonna win at the end of the day. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win.
So you feel like you could walk Devin down, but what if you don't get that Devin fight? You know, I know you're not gonna wait until after Cambosis, or maybe you will. Who else do you feel comfortable fighting, and it'll be a big enough fight for you?
Me and Lomachenko.
Oh. Okay.
I think me and Lom are gonna be a big fight, and it can happen maybe in the next 1 or 2 fights. I'm ready.
Okay.
I mean, have you spoken to the team, to Bob Arum or anybody at Tap Rank saying, listen, if I can't get Devin, I want Loma? Have you talked to them about that?
Nah, but I mean, it's clear as day. Their mind is already made up on that. You know, they know that I'm ready. They ain't gonna sugarcoat me. They ain't gonna take me through no cakewalks. But I think that they know what it is. They know I'm ready.
But would you be okay with kind of an introduction fight to the lightweight division against somebody else first? I know you want the top dogs right away, but if they were presented, like, let's say I made a suggestion of Isaac Cruz, right? Because he's a guy that has been in there with Tank. It was a close fight with Tank. He's an aggressive, hard puncher. Just to, you know, for that measuring stick against a common opponent, would you accept a fight like that?
Yeah, I would, but it's just going to let the fans know what they already know. Me versus Isaac Cruz, I'm going to just box his head off. He ain't going to be able to do nothing with me. So, you know, I'm ready for whoever. If they offer me anybody, I'm ready to step up. You
know, you mentioned Loma, Shakur, and I was thinking the fact that Loma is 34 years old and is going to be 35 in February, in my opinion, I would want that fight to happen as soon as possible, because what I'm worried about is if you were to go in there and beat a Loma at 35 or maybe later on at 36, we'll start getting that talk of, hey, Loma is past his prime. He's in his late 30s. That's why Shakur beat him, and maybe you won't get what you deserve. That's why I think that fight should happen right away. Do you agree with that?
I agree with you, but at the end of the day, you know, Lomachenko want them belts, and his mind ain't really focused on me. So you can't blame me for if he don't end up taking the fight with me right now and go the Devin Haney route. I mean, that probably be smarter for him. So I can't. I just got to sit back and, you know, be ready for when the time comes.
How does that fight play out, Devin and Loma?
I got Devin winning. Devin going to outbox me.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, Loma can box as well. Is it that clear that, you know, you making that determination?
Devin faster, taller, longer, and I just think the reach advantage, he going to outbox him.
All right. Well, listen, whoever you fight at 135, man, we're going to be locked in, and we can't wait to see you back in the ring, champ. A great performance, man. Phenomenal. Thanks.
Thank you.
For your time.
Yes, sir. Take it easy, champ.